Your Comedy Minute. This is the Russian Bride story. About 20 years or so ago, I went to visit my mother, and that night we were sitting there watching TV with my brother. And on 2020, they had a story about RussianBrides.com. And at this point, it was brand new, and it was a big deal. And I could see the one little brain cell that my brother had, was gone. Smoke was actually coming out of his ear. And about a month later, I called him and we're talking, and he said, "Guess what, brother? I'm engaged." I said, "You're engaged?" "Yeah," he said, "I went to that RussianBrides.com and I met a girl. She's so beautiful. And I've been helping her out with some money and stuff, but I sent her a diamond ring and she accepted. I'm engaged." I said, "Well, congratulations." About 6 months later, he went over to Russia and there was no girl. But there was a nice couple, Gleb and Tatiana or something, and they were really nice to him. But that didn't deter my brother. He came back, and 6 months or so, he got a new girl. He met her. She's in the Ukraine, and off he goes to the Ukraine. And she was there. So he married her. The problem was he couldn't get back out of the Ukraine because he married this girl. So he's calling me, and I had to fax about 3 years worth of his tax returns to the Ukraine. It cost me about $150 in faxes. And finally, he was able to get out. I don't know how much he had to pay. But his wife didn't come for another 6 months or so because they had to do paperwork here in the States. I just thought I would pass this little story along to you. In case you're considering getting yourself a Russian bride, don't. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Your Comedy Minute. This is the music business story. For those of you that don't know, I used to work in the music business. You can see some of the plaques. I worked for RCA Records, and on several occasions I was asked to judge Battle of the Bands and talent shows. And I remember my very first one was in Baltimore. It was at a big mall, and there must have been 50 different little performers going up. And they announced the winner, and every parent of the losing kids came up to me and got into my face, and "My daughter's really got to sing. It's in her blood. She's got to sing." "Well, I heard your daughter sing. She needs to get a transfusion. Maybe she could sing 10 or 12 miles away, or maybe she could do a solo. Solo, we don't hear it." Anyway, all these parents said, "Oh my God, I barely got the hell out of there." So I realized in the future, anytime I did a talent show or any of these, I got the hell out of there before they announced the winner. I didn't want the parents coming to give me a batch of shit. So many years later, it was out that I worked for RCA Records and stuff. So I used to go to this bar, Kelsey's, and this nice young man, he was a good waiter and stuff, he handed me his CD one night and asked me if I'd listen to it. I said, "Sure, I'll be glad to." So about a week later, I was going down to Kelsey's, and I thought, "Oh my God, I got to listen to this kid's CD." So I put it in, and on the way down there, I listened to a track and another track, and kind of skimmed through the CD. And I walk in, and I wasn't in there 2 minutes, and here comes the kid up. "Did you listen to my CD? Did you?" Yeah, I did." I said, "The musically, it's really good. I mean, musically, those guys, they're just a good band. But the vocals, oh my God, that singer is just awful." He was the singer. I felt so bad. If you could have seen the look on his face, I don't need to laugh, but I never felt so bad in my life. Again, now I'm laughing like hell now, but at the time I felt so bad, and I guess that's it. Have a good one. I'll see you guys real soon.